For those of you that know me, this has been a long time coming. I prayed, I waited, I grew, and now the time has finally arrived for me to be a bride. Like all new things, this engagement comes with a mixed Telfar bag of emotions and challenges that can be quite overwhelming. And if I'm honest, I can absolutely see how anyone can lose sight of what's important during these beginning stages. Nonetheless, I'm glad my partner and I are relatively on the same page. Nobody asked me, but I am newly engaged.
Let's give them something to talk about. How about love? Love is good. I can't dig it.
Welcome, one and all. Lend me your ears. Welcome to another episode of Nobody Asked Me But. I'm your host, Somethin'Els. And as you heard in the title card, I am newly engaged. So I'm very, very excited. It's been a very, 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 very long time coming. And you've heard him. I've always introduced him as my boyfriend before on the show, but now he is my fiance. Very exciting. And you guys know him as Clifford Key. And so he'll be on here a little bit later talking about his experience being engaged, and then we'll come back on together and talk with you guys. But yeah, let's get in. So August 14th. So our anniversary is August 4th. So August 4th came, and I got all gussied up and did my hair and did my makeup, and we went to dinner, and I was so excited because I was like, we've had a talk. We're coming up on anniversary number 4. I remember in the beginning of a relationship, I said at the end of 3 years, I want to be engaged. So here we are, summertime, 4th year, and we're at our 4th anniversary. I'm so excited. I get all dressed up. We go to my favorite restaurant. We go get cigars afterward, and nothing. Nothing to behold. So it's just like, I'm not going to not be upset. I'm grateful we made it this far. It's exciting, but it's a little bit like, yo, what's up? Like, we've had this talk. Are we not on the same page? Are we not, just because for me, it's like, if something changes in the midst of in a relationship and I'm not aware of it, then let's fix it. You know what I mean? Let's fix it. Let's shift. Let's change gears. But I was like, I just want to make sure we're on the same page, because if not, let's talk about it. And by talk about it, I was kind of like, all right, well, maybe you want us to get a house first before we get engaged or whatever. But I just need to know what we're doing at this point. So I walked around a couple of days annoyed, because I was just like, come on. We talked about this. We've been here. I'm clearly ready. And we don't have to be married today. I just would like to be engaged. So we had that discussion. So I was disappointed. I came in front. August 4th, I was disappointed. And I just kind of went on about my day and went on about my life. And people kept asking, like, oh, you look so beautiful on your anniversary. Did you get engaged? And it's like, no, I didn't get engaged. And then the morning of, so a week goes by. So August 4th was like in the middle of the week. So then Saturday came and went. And then I think we went to our friend's house, and they were like, oh, yeah, so how was your anniversary, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, yeah, it was beautiful. It was fine. I was excited, but where's my ring at? Beyonce says, put your hands right in his face and say, what? Where my ring at? And it didn't come yet. So they were like, oh, Elsie's upset. I was like, I'm not upset. I just don't understand what's taking so long. So the next week comes, and that Friday night, or the Friday in the daytime maybe, or maybe let's go back. So like Thursday, I was trying to clean my room. My room's always an issue. It always is a full day and a half thing, which I'm working on, but it's a whole process. So I'm like, I'm just going to clean my room. And my sister's like, well, you're not going to come with me to get your nails done. Now, she does this, right? Like, so I love her. She's always just like, well, I don't want to go by myself. I like a little support, which is perfectly fine. But I'm not always in the mood sometimes. But this particular day, I was like, okay, I'll go. No big deal. And then she kept saying that she was having a going away party because she was going back on tour. And I'm like, okay, wonderful. Not a big deal. She goes, well, do you want to get your nails done for my going away party? And I'm like, okay, fine. So the day came of she asking me to go, and I was like, I'm kind of cleaning my room. And she goes, you're going to let me sit there by myself? And it was like, well, no. So I'll come in a little bit. So I came in a little bit, and she says, you should get white. You know what I really want? White. I want white nails. And I'm like, cute. And she goes, you should get white nails too. And I'm like, oh, I love to match. Yeah, I'll get the white. Not thinking anything of it. Didn't cross my mind. Whatever. Next thing I know, she's like, oh, do you want to get your hair done? And I'm like, no, not really. And then next thing I know, I get a hair appointment, notification on my phone. It's like, well, I guess I'm going. And so that was maybe Thursday. Tuesday of that same week, Monday or Tuesday of that same week, so for our anniversary, the day of our anniversary, the 4th, I bought Clifford a short set from Zara. And I was like, oh yeah, he can totally use a short set. So in my house, when we get new clothes, we put on a fashion show because that's what life should be about. And so Clifford and I were watching the new Suicide Squad movie, and Tia's like, oh, you got your new outfit? Fashion show. And Clifford said, no, I'm going to wait till Saturday to wear it. And in my head, I was like, Saturday? And I was like, Clifford's coming to Tia's going away party? That's cute. Didn't think about it. Didn't dawn on me. Nothing. So, fine. Thursday came. Friday came. Friday, Clifford got a beautiful, new haircut, smelling all good, picking me up from Grandpa's. We went to the Groove. And on Friday, it was fine. My hair had sweated out a little bit, but not terrible. I think I went to get my hair done Friday morning. And then Friday evening, we went to Groove. And he was just really, not tense, but just a little bit not nervous, but just kind of antsy maybe is a good word. And I'm like, are you okay? It just feels so intense. And I'm like, yeah. Now, in between all this, my brain is like, maybe this is the time. Maybe it's coming, soon, right? But I kept telling myself, you think that all the time. And then as soon as it pops up, it don't work. That's not the day. And I thought it was going to be on Valentine's Day. I thought it was going to be on New Year's Eve. I thought it was going to be on my birthday. And it's like, you hype yourself up. I thought it was going to be on my anniversary. And you hype yourself up, think it's going to be these days, and then it ends up not. So it's like, all right, I'm not doing that this time because I don't want to be disappointed. So Friday happens. I see Luther. Shout out to Luther, bestie. See him he comes through to the Groove. He's like, yeah, so how you feeling? And I was like, yeah, everything's fine. Just everyone's been acting so strange. Just weird. Everybody's been acting a little weirder than I'm necessarily used to. But whatever. So the next day, now, you guys also know, because I'm very transparent, your girl don't wake up until, for real, if I don't have to, she don't wake up until 10, 11. Just because, I don't think things should start till noon. That's personal. But this day, my body was like, wake up. And my body woke up fresh, 7 a.m. And it was like, okay. It's it feels like, I don't know why I'm up so early. And I woke up, and Clifford woke up, and I said, hey, you want to get coffee? And he said, yeah, let's go get coffee. So we go get coffee. We come back, and We're having breakfast. And next thing I know, I'm watching music videos. And we're watching the worst kind of music videos. Liar, a cheater, a deceiver, heartbreaker, and I won't. Which is super funny. Like, just pulling out all the R&B stops. And I'm just super excited to just be up for some reason. I'm really enjoying, like, music videos. Not thinking about nothing. And I go to the bathroom. And I come back, and Clifford is wearing a red New Jersey Devils hockey jersey. And I'm like, oh my God, you got your shirt. How cute. He's been asking me for this particular jersey for a while. And I was like, oh my God, you got your shirt. How cute. Like, finally. And he said, yeah, this has been the anniversary gift I've been trying to get you to get me. And I said, yeah, I know, I forgot. Because I got you something else, you know. I got you a watch and I got you a short set. So, like, I wasn't thinking about the jersey. He said, but, you know, I didn't get a chance to give you your gift for our anniversary. And I was like, oh, yeah, okay. And he pulls around this blue and green, very large blue and green bag. And it's the same jersey, but it's white. And it says Key, K-E-E, which is Clifford's last name on the back. And it has a 09 on it. And I said, oh, it says Key. And he says, yeah. He says, because, you know, we play on the same team. And I said, oh, it's so cute. And then a light bulb went off. Like, I gasped, like, this is it. So there's like a blur, like a maybe 45-second blur of something that very important that he said that I don't remember because my body went into shock. And then here comes my mom, here comes my dad, here comes my sister with the camera, and we're all in the living room. And he got down on one knee and he said, you know, we play on the same team and I really love you. And I really want you to be my wife. And he said, will you marry me? And I said, yeah. He said, will you marry me? And he pulled out this box, the ring box. And when he opened the ring box, there was a light that shined right on my ring. And I said, oh my God. Like, whoa. And I said, yes. And then it's been everything after that. We spent the rest of the day, I literally was like overwhelmed. My body was in shock. And we went to, you know, call all these people and, you know, knock on doors and tell people, hey, we're engaged. And it was really fun morning. So in my brain, we're done. I have gotten engaged today. Now the second half of the day is going to be TS's going away party because Liddy. A time to drink, a nice, small, quaint things with my girls. TS and I get to celebrate my engagement. Excellent. I'm getting ready. TS is getting ready. Grandpa's getting ready. Grandpa. Sometimes I call him Grandpa. Clifford's getting ready. And he says to me, my dad said we got to go to the house before we go to the city because he just wants to stop and give us hugs and all that. And I said, okay, yeah, that's fine. And so I put on makeup and made it quick, and we went down to his house. We get to his dad's house. There's cars, like, lined up around the block. And I said, did he activate the emergency tree? Like, we've been engaged for 5 minutes. How did we know? Oh, and then I came around, and he said, so we're walking into the driveway, and Clifford's like, we're not going to your sister's going away party. And I'm like, why not? I'm hungry. Like, we're supposed to be going to this restaurant. I've already looked at the menu. I'm ready to eat. And he's like, well, because, and I turn the corner, and the backyard is filled. Families, friends, coworkers, everybody. Surprise, you are engaged. This is your engagement party. And it was magical. It was magical. Magical. I could not fathom. I had to go inside and sit down. And Dad was like, the party's outside. I said, I know, I'm coming. I'm very overwhelmed. I need a second. I'm rarely speechless. My body is shaking. My brain is shaking. I'm shaking. Like, I need a second to just kind of take it all in. There's so many people to see. There's so many things to say. You have to say hello to. There's so much to do. And we literally partied the night away. Like, drinks. Lots of drinks, lots and lots of. His Clifford's dad was walking around talking about shot o'clock every 30 minutes to an hour. Let's get drunk. And there was dancing and there was food and there was just so much love and just 60 people. And it was just like, this is 60 people for a backyard party is a lot. And everybody came. We stayed up until 2, which I know for my younger listeners, like, girl, 2 is early. And trust me, back in my younger Megan days, 2 is early. But for those of us who are a little more seasoned, 2 was a good time. We missed church the next day, and it was just like, wow, we're engaged. We did it. And then after that came in a slew of emotional changes, questions that I couldn't answer, a lot of different things. And now that I'm no longer a person that is thinking about, well, I wasn't always this person to begin with because we kind of knew we were going to get married at some point, but an engagement makes it official. And so you start thinking about things that in a way where it's not just about what you want or what you need or what you have to have or, how you move through life. Now it really is a question of what is good for the other person. Is it as good for me as it is for them? Do we make the same decisions? How do we go about certain stuff? How do we solve certain things? And the biggest question that we have been getting so is, why are you guys waiting so late to get married? Because we decided we wanted to get married in 2023 versus 2022. And for me, I was kind of like, people had to cancel their wedding from 2020 and postponed it to 2022. I didn't want to deal with that kind of drama. And if I got engaged in August of 2021, 2022, at that point, is around the corner. I wouldn't have had an opportunity to enjoy my engagement. We'd be focused on planning a wedding, and we need a place to stay. We need a place to stay. We need a little more money. We need some stuff. So I wanted to give us some room to work and give us some room to adjust just to even being engaged. And we're still also, both of us are still also in the process of building careers. And for a lot of people, it would be considered the beginning of our career building, even though we've been kind of at this for a little bit separately. And now together, we have to support each other in our dream making, both separately, both individually and as a couple. So it can be very challenging because now it's like, okay, well, what is a priority and what is not a priority? And what can we do and what can't we do? So that word partnership comes up because now it's not just, again, as I was saying, it's not just a single decision. It's literally a 24/7 group project. And this is the reason why people say, you really want to get to know your partner, because if you don't like doing group projects with people, we all know what group projects were like, right? Like you had the overachiever, you had the underachiever, and you had the people who felt like they were doing enough, but they weren't doing enough. And it just wasn't, it wasn't always as great as you wanted it to be. Fine. So I am excited because I don't think there's another person that I would want to have a group project with. We get to now, work on being adults and supporting each other through those journeys, and help navigating each other, through life. And it's like you get to have a partner to go with you to do that. It can be really fun and really exciting. And that's like the glittery glam parts of it. And then there are some parts where it's like we're still, even 4 years in, still learning about each other, still getting a better understanding of how other people communicate and getting another better understanding of why they communicate the way that they do and how they get to certain conclusions and, working on how you might have handled arguments 2 years ago might be different now that you have gotten to a certain space because you've had the opportunity to learn, grow, listen, and just kind of sit in the relationship that you're in. That's as far as he and I are concerned. What I have also noticed is that our engagement has absolutely shifted some of the relationships in my family. So a lot of new emotions have come up. A lot of new adjustments have arrived. And I think I was talking to my therapist about it the other day, and I was talking about how it's very interesting that you ask for something for a really long time, and then when you're getting it, it comes with all these new things that you have to now, or maybe they're not new, but they're like unearthed. So now that they are arising and they're on your plate, you got to organize them. You have to figure it out. You have to throw things away that, have been there for a really long time, but now that has to be moved out of the way. So, for example, my father and I have been having much more deeper conversations than I ever remember us having, really. I feel like we had cool conversations, but the conversations we've been having lately have been really deep. They have been really moving. And I think it's because when you have kids, they're kids until they're not. And even though they're still your kids, right, now you have to see them as adults. Now you have to talk to them as people. You have to see them as people. And you have to be able to be okay that the decisions that they make no longer directly affect you. And that's something that you have to, come to terms with. And I think he and I can honestly say, are moving in a much better direction for a multitude of reasons. But that's been really monumental, I think, because then it also makes me, I can share that with Clifford. And Clifford has his own things with his family that are causing him to look at things a different way. And it's like, it's just a fascinating experience. There's a lot of emotions. I feel excited. I feel the first month from August to September, I was just overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed with decision-making and how are you going to do this? How are you going to do that? What are you going to do? When are you going to do it? Where are we going to have it? And it's just kind of like, I don't have any. Literally, we got engaged at 9 a.m. and every call we made, it was like, when's the date? And it was like, hey, kids, we've literally been engaged for 10 minutes. Like, I don't have any of those questions answered. That's been, so just, it's been a whirlwind. It is very fun. I would say that Clifford and I have a partnership where we are together. We do stuff together. We come together and we talk about stuff and we enjoy things together. But we very much still, even now, have our own things going on. And we seem to have an excellent balance of, I have my thing, you have your thing, and that's not going to interfere with our thing. It's not going to infiltrate how we feel about each other. It's not going to infiltrate how we go about doing stuff. It's just, okay, this is where we are. This is what I'm trying to do, and this is what you're trying to do. And then how can we do these things together? On like the outside stuff, I do have, the main things. I like to get the big things done and out the way. If I can get the big things up and out, that's half the battle. So we have a place, we have a date. I have, count them up, 14 bridesmaids. And let me take a detour right here. So, a lot of people are very upset. Not very upset. That's strong. But I say that number and people are like, wow, wow, wow. And it's like, that doesn't make sense. That's excessive. Why do we have that many people? And I just think, like, I don't have 14 friends. And it's like, maybe you don't. And honestly, I feel like it could have been more. I feel like I could have hit it with the full 20, but I wasn't going to do that. But everyone that I have picked, and even the people that I didn't pick, that I wanted to pick, but it did get to be a bit much. I have been talking to them about my wedding since I was 5. I remember it clearly. I remember telling them, yeah, you'll be bridesmaids in my wedding. Can't wait till I get married. You'll be there. You'll be a bridesmaid, And so everyone, and the thing is that I've been blessed with 9 girls that I literally at one point hung out with every single day. Some of us went to kindergarten, elementary, middle, high school, and college together. And that's not an experience everybody has. Not everybody has that kind of blessing. And the other 5 girls, if I wasn't hanging out with the 9 girls, I was hanging out with them. And I was chilling with them, and I was hanging out with them, and I just shared so much of my life with them that I can't imagine me getting to this point and not being able to include them. And, they're my tribe. They're my girls. I love each and every one of them so specifically and so deeply. And I'm excited. And I'm happy. And then not only that, I have other girls outside of that group, because I all think we're all together, that I also deeply, deeply, deeply love. And I deeply want them to be there, and they're invited to my wedding still. And, it's lit. I just am blessed to have a huge group of women that are beautiful and funny and super smart and giving, and they are present. And when I wasn't feeling my best selves, they were there. When I wasn't thinking correctly, or when I was looking at something in a weird way, or when they were like before Clifford, not feeling who I was dating, and I had to have some hard truths, when I needed the tough love, when I needed the soft love, when we just needed to sit in silence and take naps, when we needed to go on vacations, or, oh, come on, Elsie, we're going on a hike, or, let's practice marching band, or let's make up dances. That kind of experience that you have with friends who become sisters. And speaking of sisters, my sister, my only blood sister, I'm just so thankful for her. It just doesn't get any better than that. I'm really blessed. I'm really blessed to have, a beautiful bride tribe. Bride gang is what I called it when they got their little gifts. It says bride gang on the front because I'm low-key a gangster. So, or maybe high-key. But the parts that are exciting, I'm excited to share with them. I'm excited to see how it all turns out. And yeah, I'm your typical party girl, and this is the ultimate party. But then past the wedding, I am excited to just, okay, we need to get a house or a place to live. Okay, very good. And what does that look like? And how are we going to pay for it? And what things do we need to put in order? And do we need a financial advisor? Do we need to go talk to a real estate agent? And we have to make the appointments for this. And what's good with our health insurance? And now, just setting up life. Can you pick up this person? Can you drop somebody off over here? I got to do this today. And now here we are together, essentially building. Our other therapists, our couples therapists used to call it establishing government. We are establishing government. And it's incredible, I have to say. They're like any other relationship, there are things that are heightened because you're in a new space, and things can absolutely be exaggerated in certain kind of ways. But my experience being engaged is really, 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 for all intents and purposes, super lit. And I don't think that I do think this kind of commitment requires maturity. You have to be a grown-up. There are times for you to be silly in these instances, but relationships of this kind require two people who are mature, who are interested in the building, who are interested in the working through the lower times, who are interested in kind of cultivating this kind of village. And it's not an easy thing. It feels easy because it's exciting, but I'd be lying if I don't have any anxieties or any worries or any concerns. But I'm hopeful, and I'm really, 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 really excited. So we're going to take a break, and Clifford's going to come on and talk to us about his experience as it relates to being engaged. And then after that, he and I will get on together and talk. And we'll be right back.
Polly Flack, marrying me will you be?
Your wife becoming evil eye.
All right, so hello, kids. So if you didn't know from the past interpretation that my fiance has given, we are newly engaged. We've been engaged for about, I would say it's December, 4 months. You would think I'd know how to count, being that I have a degree, but anyways, so my journey starts from September of 2021, where actually probably before then I already knew that I was going to marry her months in the dating, but I wasn't aggressive about getting a ring until September of 2021, and I started driving and saving up. I saved about $1,000 for the ring, and I tried to make sure I covered all my bases. In November I asked her father for a hand in marriage. Originally, I was going to propose New Year's Eve last year at 12 o'clock. Unfortunately, one of my relatives contacted COVID. So, although I didn't contact I didn't get COVID at all. I I thought it would be safer for me to just stay in the house, and I ended up staying in the house for a month, which was a very difficult. Um, as far as our relationship, it was a very difficult um spot because the fact that I wasn't able to see her in person. I wasn't able to go to her house regularly when I wanted to because I didn't want her to contact COVID. Although I was super safe, I didn't want to take a chance in uh, bringing that risk to her. So we literally spent a month talking via FaceTime, and I ended up spending all my savings of all that I saved for the engagement ring because of bills and all that. I couldn't work. I stayed inside the house. I couldn't do anything because I didn't want to risk giving anybody COVID, although I didn't get it. Um, so so I kept postponing it. I postponed it to my birthday and then her birthday. And then near her birthday, I decided to blindly shoot for August 4th. I had this elaborate plan. I wanted to buy customized jerseys with our names on it and have her number and her favorite number, which is 9, and my favorite number, which is 3. And I thought it would be cool because the whole symbolism, because her favorite number is 9. Her favorite number is 9, and put my last name on the back of the jersey. So I thought it would be very cool. And I didn't. And I said August 4th, I'm gonna do this without checking the calendar. And I believe I would say a month into it, I haven't saved anything, but still on my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna commit to doing this. I would say I wasn't aggressive about it, or it didn't take flight until I would say late May. I remember late May. I um I was talking to my sister about it. Everyone I gave everyone the plan somewhat in an unofficial I would say I can't think of the word, so excuse me. Um, it was a very it wasn't a thought out plan. There wasn't detail. It wasn't a detailed plan, but it was just it was something that it was just an idea, and that's it. And I remember sitting with my sister and with my sister Brielle, and we're talking. And I forget what the conversation was, but in the midst of that conversation, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start planning this engagement. So I I would say late May started looking up NHL jerseys because I always wanted a hockey jersey because I've seen it on hip hop music videos like Snoop Dogg with his Pittsburgh Penguins jersey, and a lot of '90s artists, a lot of '90s hip hop artists was rocking the hockey jersey, and I always wanted one as a child into adulthood, and I thought this would selfishly I thought this would be the perfect time to get a jersey and to share my interest with the love of my life at the same time. So I began to purchase the jerseys. I believe a week after that, it was around June, and then I started saving up once again. It was June. I started planning out. All right, what I'm going to do. I'm going to propose to her at her house, and I want to throw a surprise engagement party at my father's house. So talk. So I began planning to talk to my mother, talk to my mother about it, and telling her, okay, we need it. Telling her, all right, it just needs to be all purple. I'm not even worried about throwing my 2 cents or my interest in it. It's like this party needs to be special for her. I wanted her to be surprised and in awe when she walked into the backyard. So started sending text messages around I would say mid-July, early July. Started sending text messages to our friends. Started went back text back and forth with TS what my plans were. Text told her to text Elsie's friends, and I text some of her friends via Facebook or via social media as well. And then we come to July. I believe it was July 15th. July 15th, I had about $1,500 in my pocket. The week before, I decided to traditionally ask my aunt and my and all three of my sisters on both tribes to come with me and look for a ring. And we at first we went to this place on Route 22 in Springfield, New Jersey. Was looking through rings. I'm not really a jewelry guy. I was looking through rings and I was like, oh, this is interesting. Okay. All right. And funny thing is, I had it in my mind that Elsie wanted a princess cut ring. Come to find out that day that she does not like princess cut, but she liked oval cut. But I'm ping ponging back and forth into events and during that day. So I go looking at rings. Some look appealing. Like, this is nice for Elsie. Tell the jewelers. Yeah, that is a hard thing to pronounce. Tell the jewelers I'll be right back. Don't want to make a hasty decision. Collect their card. We decide to drive down to Woodbridge, New Jersey. I believe I forget who. I believe either my Aunt Taisha or my father referred me to this place. So we go to Woodbridge, New Jersey, and we're looking through rings, and I see this ring, and I'm tapping my baby sister Kayla. I'm like, yo, I would say about probably 15 times, like, yo, this is fucking beautiful. This is a fucking beautiful ring. And I kept going on and on, and I was like, this is definitely the ring. This is the ring. I FaceTime TS, see if this was the right ring. She really wasn't feeling it because it wasn't to Elsie's liking, because she likes an oval cut. For some apparent reason, I thought princess cut was the ring. So at that moment, I feel a little weary because I feel that this is, like, I feel in my spirit, in my shando, that this is the ring for her. But after getting TS's opinion, I'm wavering between, like, did I get the ring? And then there were a few oval cuts that were there, and I wasn't really too excited about it. And so I called my stepmother, my mother, and I show her the ring, and she starts crying. She starts crying from the gate, and says it's a beautiful ring. And I show it to my mother, and she thinks it's she texts immediately that she's proud of me. And although a little weary, I went with my gut, chose that ring for the for the engagement. So fast forward to, oh shoot, I missed a part. I'm missing parts. So I would say I would say not mid July, but June. June. I finally look at a calendar to realize that August 4th does not land on a weekend; it lands on a weekday. So I'm distraught. I'm like, all right, let me try to get this. Let me try to do this. I want to do this while her family and friends are around. So I decide August 4th. I call, and a week later, I find out that my family reunion is August 7th. So I decide August 7th, and I decide, and I talk to my aunt. We're having a conversation about family reunion because I am interested in going, and we end up, and I come to find out our family reunion is on August 7th. So that's another pickle. So I finally decide to go with the week after that, which was August 14th, because I thought it was very important that not only her family was there, but my family and all my friends and all her friends were there to celebrate and share this good news. So fast forwarding, because I honestly feel like I'm talking like it's a Quentin Tarantino film where he's jumping from one scene to another. So please forgive me. Fast forward to August 14th, the morning of August 14th. I've never been so nervous in my life. It was a feeling where I knew that I was going to get a yes. I was going to be successful, but it was still nerve-wracking because it's a very momentous part of your life. So we just wake up early. I don't know how, out of nowhere. I think I woke up early. Because I was intending to wake up at around 10 o'clock. For us to wake up at around 10 o'clock. I woke up at around probably 7 to 8, and I was coming from a gig earlier than that night, and I still was like bright-eyed and bushy-tailed because I was nervous about this day. I wanted this day to be perfect for Elsie. I got the jerseys ready. I got the New Jersey Devils jerseys ready. I gave discreetly gave TS her jersey, and she had it in her room, and I've had my jersey just hanging up in my room for 2 weeks before that. So it's August 14th. We decide to, I believe, do we have breakfast? No, we don't have breakfast. We went to Starbucks before that. So I think we went to Starbucks. We got our usual, and then we, out of nowhere, we decided that we wanted to watch 90s videos. So I would say from 7 to 9 o'clock, we're watching '90s videos. We're watching we're watching uh mostly breakup videos. Ironically, breakup videos like um Ideals, Get Gone, and other songs of that nature. I think we were. It was a lot of breakup songs that we were listening to, ironically, out of nowhere. But we were still having a great time because it was in. I mean, the '90s music is a very is an awesome moment, but I'm not going to get into that. Um, so we're sitting on the couch. I She goes to the bathroom while we're watching videos. She goes to the bathroom. I text her family, tell her that it's time. I run upstairs. I put grab my jersey. I put it in my book bag. Uh, Take the jersey out. Walk upstairs. Put it on. Put the jersey on. Grab the ring. And then I proceed to walk. Tell everyone to get ready. Everyone's waiting upstairs. I go downstairs and I'm walking downstairs. So she gets out of the bathroom and I'm wearing a different shirt. I'm wearing a New Jersey. I'm wearing a Devils jersey. It didn't hit her. It didn't hit her. Then she's like, "Oh, you dressed up," and say something like snarky that I wanted a jersey for our anniversary, but you never got it from me. Something along those lines, but less meaner. Um, and 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 on our anniversary, I just took her out to dinner. I didn't really get her anything. And so I presented her a gift bag as a late anniversary gift. And I give it to her. I tell her I didn't forget our anniversary. I just had to save up and get some things in order to get it for you. So happy anniversary. So she looks in the bag. She pulls the jersey up, and she's like, "Oh, it has key and the number 9." And I say something along the lines like, because we work as a team, and like now I'm having a hard time getting my words together, and almost to the brink of tearing up. So I get on one knee, and I remember telling her that I really love her, and I asked her to be my wife, and her parents come down, and it was a beautiful moment. It was, I would say, one of the greatest moments of my life. Probably the greatest moment of my life. Next to not even discovering my passion. This was probably the best day of my life, and I couldn't stop smiling. And I don't think there would have been anything to suck the joy that I've had that I was perceiving with when I gave her the ring, and when she had the ring. Words can't describe how happy I was to that finally, after 4 years, I can have her as my wife, or I guess in 5 years, I can tell everyone that she is my wife. she'll forever be my girlfriend, but I'm blessed to I was just blessed to make it official. And being engaged now is it's kind of I would say it's like being a kid on Christmas and you put your favorite thing that you want for Christmas, a Nintendo 64 when I was 12 or a Nintendo when I was 9. And and the wait is long, and Christmas time comes, and of course it's without the doubt of not getting that gift, but once Christmas time hits and you see that Santa or your parents has given you the first thing that you've gotten on that list. My that is my feeling on of being engaged. I wrote this. Her being my wife is on my list, and just me pick. I would say impatiently waiting to just be her husband and just make it official and just give her my last name. I pretty much July 8th, 2023 would be my Christmas would be my Christmas morning whenever the time she says I do. And it's been a very rough journey, but who else to go through it but with the love of your life and the person that you choose, not only that you choose, but God has chosen you to be with for the rest of your life. It's very throughout this. I would say in this engagement, it's uncanny in a ways because you end up you you as a person, you're always stuck to your ways. You always want this a certain way, and then you meet up with somebody. You meet up with someone and turn your world upside down, and and you don't mind rolling around while it's being turned upside down over and over again. And baby, you've changed my life in every which way. You've I mean, I'd be lying if I say that you weren't the reason. You're not partially the reason why I'm successful in what I do, or you don't, or you're not, you don't drive me to be successful. You I've always had that, but you've definitely put the extra power, that extra power battery in my back to make sure that we're good. And not only that we're good, but that my family's good. And you make me, and you've made me become a better musician, a better a better man, a better everything. And I'm so grateful to have you in my life. And I mean, obviously you as I've said earlier, I can't wait until July 8th, 2023.
Have me, Dwayne, as your lawfully wedded husband from this day forth to having a whole and richer for poorer. Baby, please, please.
I do.
And welcome back. And so now here we are together. Here we are together. Boom, boom, boom.
I thought you didn't like that group.
I don't, but they make good songs. That's the song I like. We're gonna get into
Really?
that. I'll make love to you
That is
like you
not the
want
song
me
that-
to,
that
and
was-
I'll hold
that's not
you
the song that you were
tight,
singing.
baby. What was I singing?
I think you were singing the end of the road.
No.
Yes, you were singing the end of the road.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
How does this road go? Keep singing. We should be happy together forever. You and I, bridges that are holding you tight, and I'm holding you right, and I'm feeling the thing to feel right. And we both in love.
I told you.
What did I sing?
You're trying to sing "I'll Make Love to You" and "I Make Love to You" starts with
Them niggas make some music that sound the same.
Eyes make a wish.
Cause tonight is just the night.
Although Babyface is a great lyric, the most corniest and terrible lyric I heard on that song is "Throw your clothes on the floor.
On the floor, I'm gonna take
my clothes off too." Like, really?
Oh, that's I like that song too. How many
That
places
is a terrible
to
line.
be with you,
That is a-
girl? I will give you
All right, I'm not gonna lie. I may be turning into Betty White soon, so we may have.
Is
to
that
wrap
nap
this up.
time for you, Grandpa?
I'm hungry. Okay.
All right. Okay, hi, we're back for real. We're going to leave all that in there. So, as you can see, we're a couple that's newly engaged and obviously has a lot in common.
Yes.
And we spend...
We don't have much in common, but
We don't have much in common.
you are the
But you
the
give
north.
so much to me.
You're the north of my south.
Oh, come on, poet.
You're the north
Shakespeare.
Of my south. You are the east of my west.
Because you are the wind beneath my wings. Did you ever know you were my hero? Oh,
Actually, I don't think. No, magnets don't point towards east and west. So you're the north to my south.
who doesn't point east to west?
Magnets don't point east to west.
Is that a thing in science I missed? Magnets?
Yeah, magnets point.
Like the thing that you put on
if
the refrigerator?
I mean, correct me if I am wrong on the board. I may be wrong. I haven't taken science in about 20 years, so forgive me. But I'm pretty sure. I think I'm pretty confident that if you took a stick of a magnet stick, where one end is white, one end is red, or one end, both ends are attracted to each other. One end points to north, and one points to the south because of the Earth's gravitational pull.
Clifford knows things, kids, and I'm going to tell you, I kind of blacked out. Okay, so how's it being engaged, Clifford?
Well, I will go by what I said earlier. It is pretty much asking for what you want for Christmas and waiting until Christmas morning, and I think July 8th is definitely my Christmas morning.
Ooh wee. That's gonna be fun. Oh dear. Usually what happens when you have a phone call is someone has to take a shot, but it is in the middle of the day. So that's not good. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm enjoying my time with you.
I mean, I'm having a blast.
I'm having a blast.
I'm having the time of my life.
Yeah, you are the love of my life. I'm having a great time. It's never boring with you.
Never isn't.
Never boring. Never a dull moment. We happen to be a couple that likes to laugh, and we like to make jokes all day. And we have serious moments too, and it's very like.
Yeah, I really don't know how couples could be miserable to themselves, and you can still hear me.
I know. I just want you.
Neumann U87.
I know. I just want you closer.
Regardless of
oh
where I
my
am.
God! I just want you closer.
What was I about to say? I don't know how people could be miserable for years to come and still tell somebody that they love them.
Yeah, I never understood that. I never quite understood. What it means to be mean to somebody that you claim that you love all day. And then, like, on top of that, like, making them feel bad. Or, like, people used to think that I used to talk to people and they felt like their relationships had to have some sort of something that was.
I do agree with that. There has to be a rocky moment for a relationship to blossom. I think it should be more organic than somebody trying to perpetuate a bad moment just so you can see how
far they can take it,
how high the fires are burning.
Yeah. Okay. I see what you mean. So if it happens and if there's an organic moment where everybody's like, ooh, this is rough. And we definitely had that last year.
We had it.
No, a few is right. We've had a few. We had one in particular. Do you want to talk about it here? Or
no?
Well, basically, we had one that we had to come over. And so we overcame it. And it took us to couples therapy, and couples therapy has been incredible. We haven't been back in a while, but shout out to Miss Sharita. And yeah, it just kind of helped us. It helped us before we got engaged. I remember Clifford very clearly was like, I can't marry you like this. We need to go to couples therapy. And, that's important. It's the fact that Clifford wanted to go and that he made it, a big thing. We can't show up for each other like this in our relationship if we're going to have a long one, if we're going to have a partnership that's long withstanding. So we need to go to therapy, and then we did. And it helped us a lot. Every day's new. We're still working and learning each other every day. Yeah. But I say we're doing great. Okay, well, now that you've heard our karaoke and you've heard how we feel about each other, it is now time, ladies and gents and thents, for us to play a game. Now,
okay, that was quick. I thought the whole sharing of
we can
being
do that.
Engaged was going to
be longer,
elaborate. But
well, one more. What do you have anything else to say?
A few words.
Get out of here! You just started it, and now what?
I like my prayers short, and
I gotta eat.
And I gotta eat. I like.
No, I thought you don't have anything. I mean, we can bring it up. Is there anything else that you want to discuss about being engaged? Our next big thing is our house. That's like our and by house I mean like place to live.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, I don't see any other. I mean, we've still gone. I mean, there's still bumps and bruises, but because of and I would definitely encourage anybody to go to therapy, whether it's couples therapy or regular therapy. It is a help for everybody. It is a help. It is help for everybody. Please, and also please do not pick a therapist that is just going to be a yes man. Find somebody that's going to give you perspective in both ways effectively.
And that's going to be patient with you. Don't, if you feel like if your therapist is being mean to you and shutting you out and, yelling at you, that's not the right one. You need to find one that's patient and kind and understanding and, willing to hear, because that's what they're there for. That's the whole point, is that not to berate somebody and kick somebody when they're down. They're there to kind of get to a better understanding of themselves.
Exactly.
So,
but also, you don't want anybody to agree with you all the time.
They got to be able to when I tell you my therapist served me a nice ice cold glass of humble yourself. That's not how the saying goes. It's usually a slice of humble pie.
But it was effective.
Thank you.
It was effective.
I appreciate that. Anything else that you want to say about us being engaged before you play our game?
It's
about to be lit.
This has been a wonderful 4 months. It is going to be an amazing party, and I can't wait.
Oh wow, it has been. We have been engaged for 4 months, homie.
Yeah, it's been 4 months.
That goes by fast.
Yeah, time flies when you're either being driven crazy or having fun.
Now,
and
why?
I've had both.
Oh, bitch, you're a bitch. You're mean one, Mr. Clifford. Bit driven crazy. Get out of here.
I mean, I drive you crazy too.
Every day.
Exactly.
Every single day, in a good way.
So don't you even? I mean, I know when.
Not every single day. Not every single day.
I try. I mean, nowadays I try not to get on your nerves as much, but
I'm trying to stay out the way.
Yeah, it's like try to avoid it as much as possible.
Dang, what have you been trying to avoid?
Unnecessary. I mean, unnecessary arguments. Unnecessary stuff that's not worth fighting for. That's
okay. So then I've been doing that too. I've been trying to avoid. And by avoid, that doesn't mean we're not discussing them. It just means
that it's too small to be.
Let's figure it out.
About this shit.
Let's figure it out. So, for example, we can just talk about our disagreement, because people always talk about the love and the butterflies and the kisses and the holding hands and the sex and all that jazz. And so we were on our way to a birthday brunch. And I'm a person that needs a clear order of operations. And so when things don't make sense to me, it's like my brain is literally like, why this doesn't make sense? And now you are experiencing anger. And Clifford had we were trying to get ready and we were trying to get out the door and we were trying to go at a specific time. And I was concerned of getting there at a specific time because I know at this particular restaurant, they're very serious about the time allotted that you spend at the table. And I was annoyed, but I really was like, I don't feel like fighting about this today. I don't want to start our whole brunch off weird. I don't want to walk into the restaurant with everybody else meeting them and it being this whole awkward energy. And he said, "Are you okay?" And I said, "I'm going to get over it. But how you were moving today did not make sense." And so that irked me. But it's only because I know that it was something that, you were trying to avoid one thing and do the other, so I just didn't understand why you were doing it, but I would get over it. And Clifford said, I appreciate that, and I'm sorry, and blah, 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 and then we were fine. And then after that, take it away.
I forget where.
After that, there was a miscommunication about upcoming vacation trips. And Clifford thought that I was making a decision without consulting him, and I was just speaking
it wasn't the fact that you decided. It was we were confused about it. It was, I just felt, because I know I know my fiance. What she has in her mind, we are doing, or I am doing. So, at that moment, although she didn't see it as a big deal, I felt that it was a big deal because this was something that I assumed we talked about thoroughly, and and long story short, we decided. She said that we were going to this place, and I'm like, and it's with me. It's not. If there's a problem, I kind of let it brush it off. If there is a series of problems that I don't like, if there is a pattern that I am not that I do not like, and I do want to stop, and I felt like I have expressed a number of times, then I'm gonna feel some type of way about it. I wasn't. I was. Yes, I was. I was saying I wasn't upset. I was a little bit annoyed. I was annoyed, and it was more so one of those things where sometimes. All right, you're gonna have to get over this to for us to be okay. Not really talk about and try to figure out who's right, who's wrong, who did what and who did that. Just it was one of those moments where I should have just told her I'm a little annoyed. Just let me be. I wasn't upset. It was more so because upset. You've seen me upset, and that wasn't me. I mean, I've been worse upset. I've been worse upset, and I've tried to not get in that place. Place any while I'm with you or while I'm communicating with you. Because, yeah.
I think I absolutely have had and you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like from year 1 to year 4, I've definitely had a change in how I communicate with you and how I express my annoyances. Before, I was just like, boiling pot, here we go, I'm ready to go, I'm hot. And now it's a little bit more like, okay, I'm hot, but I can turn the gas down before it's like that very annoying through the house.
Yeah, I think with me, I'm a lot. I wouldn't say a lot. I'm a little bit more patient with getting my point across and actually citing the ridiculousness of what we're arguing about. And I'll be like, all right, this is what we're arguing about.
The roots.
Do you really want to go on and on about this?
For me, it's like, yeah, sometimes I do, because we're talking about the principalities, okay? We're talking about patterns, and we're talking about, okay, I'm mad about this thing, and it's connected because this is what I was trying to say I was mad about before, and so they all make sense, and I just want you to stop doing that. That's how I think about certain things. So it sounds like, oh, you're just bringing up old shit for no good reason, and it's like, it's not that it's no good reason. I'm bringing it up because it's relevant to the actions behind it are relevant to what we're discussing right now. But I have to commend us. I think we've had a couple of turning point moments. And watched that whole Malcolm and Marie. That was a day. We can have an entire episode just on that day by itself.
And we oddly and ironically had an argument after watching that show.
We had an argument before that movie. We were watching that movie in silence because we were so upset. And then we kept arguing after. And then we finally got to the other side of it. And it just felt so much better. All right. Well, that's great. I love you very much.
I love you too.
I'm very excited that you're here. Thank you for coming. It's time for our game.
Did I have a choice?
Clifford, please. No, you didn't.
Okay.
But does that mean that I can't be grateful for your presence? Shut up. My God. Okay, so GQ, I always want to call GQ Gucci. Don't ask me why. But GQ magazine has the couples where they sit down and they ask each other questions. And, you know, Clifford and I have not reached that pinnacle in our stardom just yet. So we figure let's jump the gun a little bit and let's get started with Elsie's Key to Love. So we're going to go back and forth. We each have a series of 10 questions. And so I'm going to ask it. He's going to answer. And loser buys lunch.
Really? Okay, let's do this. All right.
Wait, we need to someone. We should find a Dan Riker to keep score for the sake of the bracket.
Yes, we're big fans of the new.
Clifford
New
put
Day
me
podcast,
on, and then shout out to the New Day. I love you, all three of you, and you know. Clifford puts me on, and then they might be going, and I'm really heartbroken. Okay, this is scorekeeping. Hello, scorekeeping. Okay. Cliff?
Yes, that is my name.
Shut up. Versus. And then Elsie. Okay. Here we go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot to see who goes first.
All right.
Best out of one.
Best out of one? All right.
Here we go. And rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Shit.
Yeah.
First time you beat me.
That's not true.
The first time.
That is not true. Get out of here.
You got the pattern. I have to change up my pattern.
Shut up. Oh, my God. Oh, you've got the pattern. That's
gotta
right.
Change up my pattern.
All right. Clifford.
Mm-hmm.
What was I wearing on our first date?
You were wearing your history jacket, the jacket that you wore here. You were wearing a dress. I'm not specific on what type of dress you were wearing.
What color was it?
Why do I feel like this is the dress that you were wearing?
Clifford, this is a house dress that I wear around the house to lounge in.
It wasn't white or black.
Yes, it was.
Well, it wasn't.
It was black. Oh, I can't wait to get my lunch catered to me on tonight. I'm going to give you 1 point because I was wearing my history jacket.
Can I get a point and a half? Can I get a
half point? Who's adding that up?
Just get a half a point for it because I got half credit.
Fine. Go ahead.
What is my favorite album?
Ever?
Yes.
Your favorite album ever?
Yes.
Reasonable Doubt by Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, I gave you easy questions here.
You did?
Yeah.
No. Okay. I don't know how is it that you're getting to have... How do you get to have half points? Okay. What school, and by school I mean college, what college did I go to? And what was
Johnson & Wales University.
And what was my major?
You had two majors. I think one was one was in entertainment, and shoot.
This one's very hard.
One was in entertainment. That I do.
You're talking about, okay, wait. When I said, okay, so I'll say what schools, I guess, because I said what school, but okay.
Johnson & Wales in Miami and Johnson & Wales in Rhode Island.
Yes, that's where I got bachelor's, so yes, that's good. But I have a master's too, if you want to but bachelor's is fine.
It's in communications. No. We've never had this conversation. I've never.
Yes, we have.
Never, and I've never studied, your degree that's on the wall.
Okay. So Johnson & Wales, Rhode Island, and Miami is correct. And my bachelor's has entertainment in it, but that's not the name of the thing. But business. It
has something to do with the business of entertainment business, and what have you. I can't.
Okay, this one's hard. I'll admit it. This one's hard. Okay. I went to Johnson and Wales University, both in Rhode Island and Miami, like you said. And when I was there, the name of the major was Sports Entertainment Event Management with a concentration in concert production and entertainment management.
Okay.
When I went to my master's in Full Sail, it was an entertainment business. I'm going to give it to you because those are hard.
Exactly. Right.
Okay, all right. I'll give it to you.
Can I live?
Bop. Ba, bop.
Boom, 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 boom. Impressed. All right. This is a critical thinking question.
Okay.
Critical. If I was a cheesecake, what brand would I be?
Brand?
Yes.
What brand of cheesecake would you be?
Yes. What brand of cheesecake?
Not flavor. What brand of cheesecake?
Because you love plain cheesecake. You don't.
It's my favorite.
Exactly. So why would I say flavor?
Because it would be about you.
You only like one cheesecake.
Yes, I understand. But if you, Clifford, were a cheesecake, that's different. You'd be like a Reese's peanut butter cheesecake.
But you don't like Reese's peanut butter.
I understand, but that's
Or
not what
chocolate.
you're saying. That's not what you're asking me.
I'm asking what brand, if plain cheesecake,
Okay.
if I go your best experience, go by best and worst cheesecake, what brand of cheesecake would I be?
The question is still weird because are you talking in relation to me or in relation to you?
In relation to me.
Okay. Juniors.
Juniors isn't even a great cheesecake. You told me that's not a great cheesecake. So
No, I didn't say it's not a great.
0 points on your part.
Oh my God.
You know damn well
Cheesecake
you don't
Factory?
You don't like no.
No, Juniors is
damn
cool.
Juniors cheesecake.
It's fine. Is it cheesecake?
Huh?
Cheesecake Factory? What's the answer? Since I got the 0 point.
I think the best cheesecake that you got was from this cheesecake that Sybil got you for your birthday, and I forget the name of the brand.
That was yummy, but the best cheese. So you forgot the name of the brand? You don't even have an answer?
I was waiting for you to give it to me.
That's not how the game is played, Clifford. Baby.
And I was going to give you a point based on that. And the description in the story.
Clifford, that's not. This is a trivia-based question.
That is trivia based.
Yes, but this is the question is
trivia for me.
The question is, what brand of cheesecake would I be?
Yes.
Yeah, that means you have one in your head.
Okay,
of what
Cheesecake Factory, yes. You get a point, whatever.
No, I don't get
Next
a point.
question.
I take the 0, but I'm just saying, I'll take 0 because I said juniors first. That's fine, but I wanted to know what the answer is, but you didn't even have an answer because you didn't know either. I don't know cheesecake brand. But now, the cheesecake that Sybil got me is tasty, but my favorite, just so that everybody is crystal clear, there is a deli in South Orange. It's on a hill.
Yeah, you told me. Yeah.
It's right by Papillon's. It's like Papillon's is like kind of down the hill sitting over here. Mm-hmm. And if you come up the hill, like on the slant, there's this little side deli. And that, my friends, I don't remember the name, but they have a blue and white awning. That place in there?
Let's go there sometime.
Please, yes. Okay. That cheesecake will have you cooking. Okay. This is a very easy one. Mm-hmm. I'm literally handing it to you. Mm-hmm. What's my favorite movie?
Color Purple.
What's the other favorite movie?
You have 2 favorites?
Yes. What's the other favorite?
I've watched it.
I think in your lifetime. I don't know if you've watched it with me.
Not Little Miss Sunshine.
No, but what a fun movie.
Yeah.
Good movie. This is for a bonus point.
Booty Talk 12. I'm sorry, no.
What?
I'm sorry.
Booty Talk 12? No. That's what you're gonna pick up? Your favorite movie? I can't speak. Booty.
I'm sorry. Let me.
Booty Talk 12.
And I feel like you quote this a lot.
It's a cartoon. Let's start there.
It's a Disney film. Little Mermaid.
Can't give it all away.
Little Mermaid. Duh. Yeah.
You'll get a half point for that. It's bonus.
Whatever. Okay.
No, you got it. But why are you bringing up Booty Talk 12?
Because we're having fun.
All right, I'll give you the full point. That's fine. Let's see. Oh, I've got
It's
it.
me. It's me.
Mm-hmm.
Other than music, what is my favorite hobby?
Barbecuing.
I have a few.
Okay, barbecuing, definitely, though.
You know what? I'll give you that. Yeah. Definitely.
The gym.
Okay. What, are you trying to get multiple points?
You said you had multiple.
I do have multiple
You
hobbies.
just said. Did you write the answer key to this?
No, I did not.
Okay, so are you just kind of winging the answers as they come?
I am because you should know these things. I shouldn't have to write my key.
Yes,
answers
but
down.
the point. The point of the points. You're about to have Bobby lunch just because. The point of the points.
You've gotten your point.
Clifford.
But you've gotten your point.
Is it the barbecuing?
Yes, barbecuing is a zen
Oh
moment in
my
life.
God. And I said the gym because you said multiple, so I get another point for that?
Yes. And I do enjoy a good cigar and
Yeah.
and a
Oh,
drink.
that's like the best one. That's like your favorite hobby. I should have said that. Okay.
All right.
Jesus. Clifford, how many tattoos do I have?
So you have a number of them.
Yes. What's the number?
Trying to think.
He took a deep sigh, like, not this again.
I'm gonna go on a whim because I should be paying attention to shit like this. 6.
6? I wish I had 6.
4.
I have 4.
You have one on your ankle,
Okay.
and you got the rest on your right arm.
No. The rest of them? I have something on my right arm, but that's not all 4 tattoos.
You have something on your hand.
Okay.
You have one on your hand. You have
One on my ankle.
You have one on your ankle.
One on
You
my
have
right
the-
arm.
You have the Roman numerals for your mother, your grandmother, and
Nana.
Nana.
Uh-huh. And then?
And so that's 3. One here. 2.
3.
3.
Where's the last one?
I feel like you got something
No.
here. No, it's like
Yes, I have that. You counted that already, baby. What's the other one?
Yeah, you got something. I just saw it. Oh, I thought. Okay, whatever.
You have this. You have this. You have this. You have the ankle. Where's the 4th tattoo?
I give up. I don't know.
It's on my foot.
I've never seen that.
Yes, you have.
I don't pay attention. I haven't paid attention.
Yes, you do. And I can't
haven't.
tell you why that you've paid attention to that here on this wonderful program, even though it's not necessarily made for children.
Got you. All right. Yes. Okay.
Oh, my goodness. You want a point? No. I'm not giving you a point per tattoo.
I mean, I'll take half, being that it took me 2 guesses.
You get more than half because you got 3 out of the 4. 75.
so So 3/4 of a point.
3/4 of a point.
3/4 of a point for me.
Okay.
Okay, easy one.
Yes.
I think in my opinion. Where would I like to go on vacation?
Ooh.
I think.
See, I have a place in mind, but I don't know if you want a vacation there. I think you just want to visit.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you want to go on vacation?
Or visit. Let's go with vacation.
I think you want to visit London.
Yes.
But that's not a place you want to vacation, is it?
It's a
Oh,
same,
wow.
Same thing.
Okay.
Visit, vacation. London, yes.
Very good. Okay. How do you know when I'm mad at you?
You're not talkative. Most of the time you'll keep your sentences at one word.
Oop.
Because I pick it up quickly. Like, you all right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll take those. You have other ways of knowing? Or?
I'm thinking at times where you were upset. Crying, but
That's a good one.
Crying, of course, that's when everyone's upset. That's when
Everyone's upset.
When everyone's upset. Yeah, more than likely you give me silent treatment. You don't really look at me.
Okay, I'll take it. You got a point. Next.
Your eyes squint a little. They squint a little bit. And
That's
like,
the sound of steam coming out of my ears, but the eyes squint.
It's like, and then you blink slowly, like, no.
Ooh! Like a child.
Yeah. Are you okay? No.
No.
Yeah.
I'm angry.
Yeah, angry.
Okay, good.
Right.
Your next question.
Who are my celebrity crushes?
A bunch of white girls. Just joking.
I'm walking away. How dare you?
You like, what's her name? Is it Gal Gadot?
No, she is not my celebrity crush. Wow, I may get you one. I may
Hold
get
on,
one
let me
off of you.
think. There's that one white girl. I don't know her name, and I feel like I've seen her once in my life. And
they're not white women. Why are you doing this?
Tony Braxton is one.
Yeah. You
love a Tony.
Yeah, well, I had a Tony moment, yeah. Especially
Tony Braxton.
That bodysuit on Making Me High.
It's a good, that whole video is excellent. Excellent.
She is one of
three?
She is one of three. Okay. You know what? One of two now.
One of two. Okay. Tony Braxton, and I don't know her name, but she's on let me see if I can Google it. It's the show with Jamel Hill.
Carrie Champion?
No. Is that her?
Yeah, Carrie Champion. Carrie Champion is hot.
Yeah.
She is hot, but she is not the ultimate.
She's not your ultimate? Okay, Tony Braxton.
Tony Braxton is one, yes.
Damn, I thought I was going to get it with Carrie Champion because you literally said out loud, sorry, baby, I want to see her naked. And I was like, I get it.
Yeah.
Who's your other celebrity crush aside from Tony Braxton?
I thought I shared this.
Hold on. I'm trying to think.
And you judged me on it.
I probably did.
You judged me on it.
I'm judgy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, though. Not Tony Braxton.
And I guess another clue is she was childhood into adulthood crush.
Oh, she lasted the whole way through.
Yeah, she lasts, and still lasts.
Till this day.
Till this
day.
Till this day. Tony Braxton is one, yes.
Who's the other celebrity crush you have that lasted from like in her childhood or your own childhood?
I guess both of our childhoods, because if it's her childhood and I'm a grown man, that would be totally
No.
inappropriate on
That's
my
not what
part.
that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm saying like you grew up watching her and and now that she's still an adult, you're like,
Yes,
I'm feeling
it's like
it.
she still can get it till this day.
I'm gonna have to take the L. Who's the second person?
Megan Good.
I wouldn't judge you upon Megan Good.
I think you did.
I think I said that Megan Good is everybody's crush. I think I said something because Megan Good's beautiful and has been. Yes, she's very cute. Listen, Clifford don't stray from the script. Okay, if you not an air sign or a fire sign woman, if you not Leo, Aries, Sag, or Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, he likes them spicy and smart. That makes sense. Tony Braxton's Libra, Carrie Champion's Gemini. Here come Megan Good, Leo.
It was Alicia Keys. I don't know what
Another Aquarius.
I don't know what died down with Alicia Keys.
You grow up, you move on. She's beautiful.
She doesn't wear anything tight anymore. I mean,
What?
I never saw the...
Does that make her not pretty? Don't get me started. It's a whole nother show. You're just trying to see her shape, and it's just like, how many points? How many points?
People have saw wonders of her booty, and I have never seen it. I've heard it being talked about, and that is it. I haven't seen how thick she is. It's kind of it's kind of like Erykah Badu. Like you didn't see all that was in there until you saw Window Seat.
Okay. But I mean, I'm confused, but I will take it. That's fine. How many points do I get? That's a half point.
I'll give you.
That's a half point.
I'll give you half. Yeah.
I thought I was gonna get it with Carrie Champion.
No.
Okay. How long does it take me to do my makeup?
I'm gonna say 2 hours.
2 hours.
But not to be funny, at least an hour. It takes you a long time.
Yeah, it's about an hour and a half, I would say.
Yeah, hour.
And honestly, hour and a half is not far from
2 hours. I'm being funny. At least an hour.
About an hour, yeah. An hour and some change. Okay. Your turn.
If I am at the bar.
Yeah.
And this is going to be an easy one for you.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm at the bar, what will I most likely order?
A Maker's Neat.
Yeah, that is a full point. Yeah, if you don't know what I drink, you're not in love with me.
If you don't know me by now, you will never know me. Ooh. Guys, you're getting free singing here, okay? Free
entertainment.
Free entertainment.
I tell you this, man.
What's my favorite dipping sauce? I have two. But what if you get...
Honey mustard is one.
The best kind. If you get honey mustard, I'm going to leave the point at that. But if you get the other one, it's a bonus point.
I'm trying to think. If it's the Miller's, the Miller's calamari, it's that sweet and sour sauce that they have. It's honey mustard's definitely one. It's nothing. Hot sauce, depending on.
Ooh. I wouldn't
one.
dip hot sauce, but I like hot sauce as it relates to meat.
But I would say honey mustard. Dare I say Chick-fil-A sauce? But it's not.
Chick-fil-A sauce is cool, but it's
what's the other?
Barbecue sauce.
I've never seen you with barbecue sauce.
Really? It's the Jack Daniels. It's that Jack Daniels
sauce,
whiskey.
And that
delicious.
But that doesn't count as barbecue sauce.
Why not? It doesn't count as barbecue sauce, but it's good.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. Okay, you got the point for honey mustard.
Yeah. Barbecue sauce. Never. What have I sacrificed to be with you?
Clifford is sad because he cannot have tree nuts. Pecans, pistachios, walnuts. Pecans, pistachio, walnuts.
You're close.
That's not the answer?
You're close, though.
It's not nuts?
It is nuts. It has nuts in it. But I don't eat it because I'm dating you.
Oh, the macadamia, the cookie, the white chocolate macadamia.
Mm-mm.
Your birthday cake? I get it for you every year.
Mm-mm.
What did you sacrifice?
Yes.
Pecan pie, butter pecan ice cream.
Yes.
Oh my god.
My favorite. I sacrificed
Oh my god.
my
Poor
favorite
baby.
ice cream ever. I can't have that anymore because I'm dating someone that is allergic to tree nuts.
It's not like
I mean, if she's on vacation, I'll have it. But other than that, I can't have butter pecan ice cream.
Sorry. You can have it. We just can't do any kissing or any like real touching after.
Not for a while, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, but it's a legit deathly, like everything closes, everything itches. I'm in a rash. It's a problem. It's not,
I.e. the situation where one of your friends made a
hilarious. Great time to tell the
macaroni and
story.
cheese
No,
out
it
of
wasn't.
cashews.
No, it wasn't macaroni and cheese. It was lasagna.
Out of cashews. Oh.
So a shout out to Laura Gomez. She's going to listen to this podcast and be like, no, but she made a lasagna and it was so good. And the ricotta was made out of cashew milk or cashew ricotta. And I hadn't updated her on my nut allergy, so she thought it was just peanuts. And I had come to find out that peanuts are not nuts. They are legumes, so I'm not allergic to peanuts or peanut butter. However, tree nuts, cashews, walnuts, pecans, pistachios, macadamia, I'm definitely allergic to.
Yes.
So I was starting to eat that first. I had that first piece of lasagna. I was like, this is delicious. And then I kept eating it, and I was like, why is this so nasty? And all of a sudden, and then my tongue started to swell, and I started to break out into a rash a little bit. And my throat started to close, and I was like, yo, what is it? What's in this? And she was like, it's cashew. And I was like, I'm allergic to nuts. Okay, good. Good. What is my favorite self-care pastime?
What is your favorite self-care pastime? Eating your favorite meal and watching Netflix.
That's really close, but no. What is my favorite thing for self-care that I love to do?
You ever say smoking weed?
Clifford. Oh, boy.
Your favorite self-care.
Ooh, I might have gotten him. I might have, he might not done it. You might,
Getting your nails done.
Yes! My favorite. I love to go get my nails done. New paint, new color, new cut, new color. Who's this?
Yes.
Okay, good.
This may be an open-ended answer, but I'm going to ask it anyway, or maybe maybe a little specific afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Who is my favorite actor? Because I thought I had a grasp on it, and then it's like,
You've told me who your favorite actor is? Is it Christopher Walken?
It's not Christopher Walken.
Okay, because you try to do those impressions a lot, and I'm always like, what are we doing? Denzel! Denzel!
See, that's why I say it's open ended because it's
You
like,
don't know the answer. Say that. You don't know the answer to your own gosh darn question.
because I am not in the arts. Okay, I would say yes. Let's go with Denzel.
You are in the arts. What are you talking about?
All right, let me. I will. Who is my favorite actor to play a villain? That's a
different question. Who's your favorite actor to play a villain? What is his name? Gary Oldman?
Yeah.
I get 2 points for that. 1.
Oh, another point to tell me what is my favorite Gary Oldman. What is my favorite Gary Oldman villain?
So it's really, really unfortunately gross movie, The Professional.
Yeah. Stansfield.
Yeah. That was a weird movie. Good, but strange in a lot of different ways. And he played somebody that was on all the drugs.
And he was a DEA agent. And
Weird.
He was super.
He was nuts.
Super nuts. And I loved every minute of it.
Okay. This is very easy because we do it every day. What is my Starbucks order?
It is a grande white chocolate mocha, no whip, no foam. 2 extra pumps of white mocha, and you've been adding that recently because you want your shit to be exact. You want it mixed well, and you want, because of me, you want your croissant twice toasted.
A point for Clifford. Ooh.
All right. What is my favorite sport and player in that sport?
It is basketball, and it's Allen Iverson.
Yeah, that was a give me.
That was a give me.
Definitely a give
Give
me.
me, give 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 me. What is my all-time favorite Stevie Wonder song? And I just said this like last week.
It's not Superwoman.
Yes, it is. That was easy.
I thought, because I was like, Superwoman sounds too...
favorite.
It's like, that's too obvious. We have a connection with Superwoman. I'm not going to say Superwoman. But yeah, Superwoman. Superwoman's an amazing
Our
song.
favorite album is our connection with the Hotter Than July.
Hotter July is our favorite album.
And I do love Summer Soft. I do love...
Yeah, I thought I was... So Summer Soft, you said Summer Soft was your favorite song.
I did, but you said the right answer. Superwoman is the right answer. It's just so good. It
is a great song.
It's so good. All right.
That's a great album in general. Music of my mind.
You think of my
Oh, this is... what is my favorite food?
macaroni and cheese. No, meatloaf.
Okay.
And mashed potatoes with...
Close. I'll give you the point because you named both of them. And
It's meatloaf, That's a different question. What's my favorite meal? What's my favorite food?
what's my favorite food? Yeah.
Okay.
Meatloaf and macaroni and cheese.
Meatloaf and macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
Woo!
You got it.
Is that 2 points or 1? I'll take 1.
Whatever.
I won't be greedy. All right, here's my last question, Clifford.
All right.
What sports did I play in high school?
Played softball. You played basketball. You were a center. You weren't a center?
I don't think we got to that point. I was at 2 practices. But I put that, I mean, it counts, you're getting the point, but like I didn't get to a game.
I feel like there was another sport that you played.
That's it.
I was about to say, the only sport that I would is field hockey and gymnastics.
I did want to play lacrosse, but we didn't have it.
I mean, field hockey is lacrosse is lacrosse for women.
Okay. But I didn't stay on the basketball team. I wish I did. And I should have gone to track too. All right, what's your last one?
All right. I actually have 2. I thought
You have 2 more?
Yes.
I can find another one.
What dog do I want when we move in?
French bulldog. I think he's cute.
It is. It's a wonder.
Where are we gonna find it?
It's a very
Is
good
there someone
question.
that's gonna adopt? I don't want to get a breeder. I want to adopt one because I know all the ones they need a home.
Then we're not getting a bulldog.
We might.
Unfortunately.
We might.
Unfortunately.
We might have a French. I'm sure there's a French bulldog up for adoption. Okay. You have two. Wait. So that's. I have to ask another question, and you have a.
Yes.
Okay. What instruments did? Oh, I guess do.
Did you play or did you not play?
Are you trying to G me?
Bass
be
guitar, piano. Let's consider voice as well because
No.
you use your voice.
I do. Ooh, that sounds like you don't like the way I use a voice, and I don't like that tone.
Whatever.
But those are not the
I do
three
love your
instruments.
voice. 3 instruments that you
Play.
play?
You said piano. You said bass guitar. What's the third one?
If you're gonna count the DJ,
Nope.
DJ controller, guitar.
Nope.
Yeah, you have a pink guitar. What are you talking
Doesn't
about?
mean I know how to play it. I know a little bit of something. What's the third instrument I really know how to play?
I guess drums, like every
Nope.
other black person.
Nope. T.S. is a drummer.
You played bass, you played piano.
And I played one more thing.
You didn't play trombone.
Heck no.
Tiffany?
Nope.
Percussion? I don't know. Like
Violin.
Oh yeah, you did say that. You did say violin.
I guess that's a half point.
I got 2 of them. A half a point?
All right, fine.
You
Okay.
just mentioned violin and just snuck it in there a few months ago.
All right. Here's your last question.
Oh, my last question. Name 3 artists I would like to work with.
Ninth Wonder.
Okay.
The Alchemist.
Mm-mm.
Silk Sonic.
No.
Robert Glasper.
Yes, he's one.
You don't want to work with Silk Sonic? Doobie Powell.
Yeah. Actually, you had 2 with Ninth and
Ninth Wonder, Doobie Powell, and Robert Glasper.
No, with the Doobie Powell replace. I thought we had this conversation.
Ninth Wonder, Robert Glasper, and...
I thought we had this conversation. All right. Let me rephrase it. Who 3 artists that I would like to tour with?
Robert Glasper.
Okay. I think I gave you 2.
Ninth Wonder is not one someone you would want to tour with?
Tour?
No. Okay, so Robert Glasper, definitely.
Mhm.
Little Brother?
No, I thought I mentioned Kendrick Lamar. I never mentioned Kendrick
I didn't think. Well, that was like just not on my list of things. But
because it was like it was a conversation.
oh my
from like
gosh,
3 years
because
ago.
you were told, and then maybe Thundercat.
Thundercat would be an honorable mention. Yes.
Kendrick. Well, I didn't say Kendrick, but Robert Glasper, Kendrick.
I think you got the 2.
Well, who's the third?
I don't think there is a third. I don't think there is a third. Let me think about it. Yeah.
That's it?
I think that
All right, how many points do I get for that?
You get 2. I could give you
2
your
points?
I'll give you your 2 points for it.
All right, it's time for us to tally up. Talk to the people, Clifford, while I add, please.
Oh, you got me talking?
Yes.
All right. Well, if you do not know me, I am a bass player. I am a budding budding producer. You can check out my work on SoundCloud. I'll probably have links somewhere on my Instagram somewhere. I can't actually. I have my phone. Hold on. Let me see. See if I have the link to my SoundCloud. Is there a username? Well, my username is the same as my Instagram, BassCliff. You search for that and you'll find me. Check me out on the Instagram at Cliff at BassCliff214. Also, you can. I do have a band. We'll be putting out stuff soon, starting January. The name of the band is Key Change. If you need a band that if you need a band to back you up, or if you need someone for a wedding, or someone for a bar mitzvah, or better yet, someone for a birthday party, holla at your boys and go to at Key Change and see what we're all about. And or go to www.keychange.com. I hate talking about myself, so I may forget you, and you see the excitement of me talking about myself.
Oh my God, you sound so excited.
Yeah. A lot of stuff coming soon. That's all I have to say. And there.
Beautiful. All right, Clifford.
All right.
Are you ready for the scores?
I am ready for the scores.
Okay.
I know I lost, but I'm ready.
You're ready.
Yes.
How do you know you lost?
I gave you 2 points. I got like a few halves and 3/4.
Haves and have-nots.
Yeah, it's. I don't have whole points here.
You have some whole points here. Don't count yourself out. But the score out of all of the questions with a whopping 1075. In second place, we have Clifford. Clap it up.
It's still last place. It's only us 2.
Oh, but in first place. Ba 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 ba. Can I? Excuse me. Where's my bass line? Ba da ba ba da ba. Ba da da ba 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 ba.
All right.
It's Elsie with 13.5 points. Woo!
Yeah, what are we eating? I'm hungry. I gotta chart out songs.
Oh,
kids,
and here we go with the list of things I have to do. Thank you for a wonderful episode of Nobody Asked Me, But I Am Newly Engaged. I love you so much.
I love you too.
I'm very excited
I can't
to
wait.
be your wife.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
No, I can't.
All right, yeah. Peace out, y'all.
Peace to to the Middle East, kids. Please do not forget to like and follow me at scp.llc. Follow us, like us, subscribe to us. There's a YouTube coming out. Lots of fun things in the top of the year. Go ahead and like and share this episode if you are enjoying it. And we will catch you cool cats and kittens later. Bye.
Good evening, or good day, or good afternoon.
Clifford.
Thank God this isn't live, huh?